Welcome back to another episode of Marcel, Hyde, Mindset. Click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I already know you guys are finding value from this podcast, from this YouTube channel that I produce on a weekly basis. So make sure you guys go out there, share it to a friend, a family member, just someone that needs to hear this message, all right? So I recently went to the NCAA National Championship in Newark, New Jersey, okay? And I must say, just being in a big city like New York and being from Toronto, Canada, you really understand that there's a lot of competition in this world, okay? So number one thing I learned, which I don't have difficulty with, is remembering to stay humble always, because there will always be someone that is bigger, faster, stronger, maybe a little bit better looking than you. I know you think you look good, but there's always someone that looks better than you, someone that has a little bit more money in their bank account, So my thing is, run your own race, okay? And also use those people as fuel and motivation, okay? So here in Toronto, I work out at a gym, and maybe there's a handful of people that lift that are massive, right? There's like 2 or 3 people that are in the gym and they're just huge, and you look at them and you're like, oh, that'd be great to kind of look like or get their size. But when you go to a state like New York, New Jersey, and you're in their gym, it's dime a dozen. So every other person it has great size or is big or whatnot. So that just goes to show that you can use that as motivation. You can use that as inspiration. Because some people, they see someone that's bigger than them and they've been working out for years, and they get jealous. And that doesn't actually help you grow. That doesn't help you actually get better. That actually might stop you from progressing, because then you might become discouraged. Or if you're jealous, you might not be able to learn from that person. But if you're like, you see someone and they have what you want, or let's say they have the job that you want, or they got the business that you want, or they have the body that you want, instead of being jealous, the best thing you could do is ask them, how did you get this? How did you build your body like this? How did you create a business that you can now travel all over the world? How did you kind of put the things together that you have in your life, instead of being jealous of people that have things that you want? Because that actually doesn't even help you in any type of way. If anything, that pulls you down. That changes your own energy. And that energy, people repel that. They don't want to be around someone that has jealous energy. How do you think good things are going to come to you if you're carrying around jealous energy? Being in New York just opened my mind, and I highly recommend you travel, if it's not to New York, just other cities, to step out of your normal routine, your comfort zone, so you can see that there's more out there. That little town that you live in, and you're the star, you're going to go somewhere else and realize that, there's maybe 10 of you, right? Like, let's say you're an athlete in your town, you're the best athlete in your town. You go to a bigger town, you're going to realize that there's other players or other athletes out there that are just as good, if not better than you. So staying grounded, staying humble, and running your own race, and just trying to be the best version that you can be, right? That's all you could do, is be the best version that you could be. Whatever you're doing in this life, it's just striving to be the best version of yourself always, right? Is it going to be easy? No, but you should enjoy that process. You should have fun becoming better, growing, evolving, changing. That's a good thing. And when I say changing, you're going to change. When you're working on yourself, when you're taking time to develop, when you're working on your skills, you will change for the better, okay? You can also change for the worse if you're doing nothing. If you're not looking to improve, if you're not seeking mentorship, it's easy to get worse in life. And, time just keeps passing by. You realize that you wasted this time. So don't be that person that is letting time just pass them by, and they're just missing out on opportunities to grow, to develop, right? You don't want to be that individual that just is stagnant for a long period of time, where, you don't get to that next level. And I want to preface that by saying, getting to the next level in life takes time, okay? It doesn't happen overnight. And I always mention that a lot of people, they want to rush the process, right? They want to rush getting to certain levels in life. They want to rush that next position or that executive position or that CEO position, or they want to rush, getting that promotion, and then, it doesn't happen, and they either become discouraged and never try again, or they just give up. They stop working hard. Life is all about growing. It's all about evolving. It's all about taking on challenges and going through adversity and using those challenges and adversity to make you a stronger person, a better person, a person that can endure whatever life throws at them, because life will throw you different things, right, throughout your whole life. It's not what life throws at you, it's how you manage what life throws at you, because it's going to throw negative things at you. It's going to throw hard times at you. But my question to you is, how do you respond to things in life that are hard? How do you respond to things in life that are challenging? How do you respond to failures? I love mindset. What is your mindset when you go through these things in life? Do you believe that this is the end, this is it? Or is your mindset like, I'm going to get through this situation. This situation is going to make me a better person. This situation is going to allow me to create and start something new or different. You have to change your perspective sometimes. And sometimes, it depends on what you believe in. For me, I believe in God. I believe God puts us through certain situations for a reason. So don't overlook that situation. Sometimes you're in a situation and you're like, how can I be in this situation? But the thing is, you were meant to be in that situation, so maybe you can learn something. You're meant to be in that situation because maybe that's going to push you now to create something new. Maybe you're in a bad situation and God has you in that situation to make you realize that you got to go back to school and take a diploma program in what you've been passionate about for so long, so that you can actually get on the career path that, God wanted for you or created for you, or that aligns with your skill set. So you have to look at different things in life, like the situations you go through, from a different lens sometimes. You have to look at it from a different lens sometimes. These situations that you're going through, there's lessons in them. The situations that you're going through were placed here for you to realize certain things. Remember, get outside of your comfort zone, travel a little bit, see the world, meet new people, have different conversations with people. People are the greatest teachers in life. I realize that because as I traveled, I had so many different conversations with different people from all parts of the world, and you just learn, right, about them. You learn about where they come from. You learn about their culture, their customs, their belief system. And your environment shapes you as a person. So if you've grown up in a country or a city, that really shapes who you are. So it's good to leave where you're from and go into different environments and learn how other people think, learn how other people live their life, learn other people's customs. It'll make you a more well-rounded individual if you do that. Okay, guys, I spoke about a bunch of topics, a little bit sleepy, came off the flight late last night, but I still had to shoot this video because I'm consistent. And that's what I want to end the video off with, is be consistent with whatever you are doing. You have to be consistent, okay? Because I'm consistently posting videos weekly. I've consistently committed to going to the gym. I've consistently committed to other areas of my life as well too, but you have to be consistent to see any type of results. If I was not consistent, I wouldn't be more confident every time I'm speaking on this camera. If I wasn't consistent, I would have a lot less of a following. If I wasn't consistent, people wouldn't believe in me or buy into what I'm doing, right? So consistency is the key. You want to see any type of growth, any type of results, it's all about being consistent, all right? So stay consistent, click that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you have any questions, comment below. I'll answer some of your questions. If you have any video recommendations for me, comment below. What changes you've made in your year this far? What is the one thing that you want to achieve this year? Write that in the comments, all right? Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button. Marcel, Hyde, Mindset. Peace and love.